Well, welcome back. Fraud, obviously, the center of attention here in Minnesota. It's the reason we've had so many people and so many ICE agents coming to our state. But as the ICE shooting unfolded here in Minnesota, we had several of our state representatives that were at the nation's capital testifying about the allegations that brought those officers to our state in the first place.
That hearing at times did get heated today. Investigative reporter AJ Legault was on Capitol Hill listening to all of the testimony.
This was a fiery congressional hearing with, as you'd expect, plenty of partisan politics on full display from both sides of the aisle as Minnesota's Medicaid fraud crisis, and perhaps even more so Governor Walz and his administration's oversight of that crisis, were in the crosshairs.
The breadth and depth of this fraud is breathtaking, and I fear that this is just the tip of the iceberg.
3 Minnesota Republican legislators were brought in as the star witnesses.
The recent national conversation about fraud in Minnesota has been fraught with distractions, diverting from critical concerns regarding process, policy, and oversight.
Crime is crime, no matter who is committing it. It is true that the majority of the fraud in Minnesota has taken place in the Somali community. And it is also true that some of our best whistleblowers are from the Somali community.
A main topic was allegations whistleblowing employees at the State Department of Human Services who raised fraud concerns became the targets of retaliation.
Instead of focusing on fraudsters, DHS leadership instead focused its surveillance on employees.
The committee chairman brought up a case exposed in a recent KARE 11 investigation. The death of Rick Clemmer, where Medicaid was billed for care. Police body cam revealed he was not getting. That report led to federal agents raiding the company headquarters.
The U.S. Department of Justice is already investigating another Minnesota service program after a disabled man battling drug addiction under the care of a fraudulent full-time provider died because of neglect.
The Minnesota legislators and GOP members of the Oversight Committee repeatedly accused Governor Walz of being complicit or unresponsive.
It needs to be said that Governor Walz needs to step down. Him saying he will stay on to investigate is like O.J. Simpson saying he will investigate the murder of his ex-wife.
Democrats in the hearing labeled all of this a political exercise that ignores President Trump's pardons of convicted fraudsters. Now, Governor Tim Walz and Attorney General Keith Ellison have been asked to testify at a hearing next month. The committee's chairman said if they don't comply, he plans to issue subpoenas. In Washington, D.C. tonight, for KARE 11, I'm AJ Legault.